The problem.
Well, you've got a new show now. You used to call it the Brody File. Now, what's the name of what you're going to do?
It's not as narcissistically titled now, Pat.
Well, that was a good name. We liked it.
All right. Well, I liked it too, actually. No, it's called Faith Nation.
All right.
And it's going to be on Facebook Live, CBN News, every Wednesday. Look, there's the crew. Amber C. Strong and Jenna Browder is going to be my co-host. Ben Kennedy there. Juan Garcia looking very slick in the social media department.
Yeah.
Look, this is hip. This is going to take me back 10 years. I might lose 10 years of my life this way, in a good way, because we're going to be on Facebook Live and we are going to be interacting with the audience. This is a chance for, we hear a lot about the mainstream media and all the talking heads and all the clutter. This is a chance to break through the clutter, get big name guests on the show, and we're really excited about it.
This is going to be on Facebook, which is huge. Is that it?
Huge. And tens of millions of people get their news from Facebook. And so this is a chance for some of those deplorables that we've heard about to kind of have their voices heard. And once again, we've got great, tremendous access at the White House, as you know, Pat.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be playing that card. As a matter of fact, our first guest tomorrow on Wednesday will be Sean Spicer from the White House. So we'll have that, and we've got Ivanka Trump is coming up. We've got so many people. I could be here all morning.
It's fantastic. Hey, by the way, when I was up there, it was just like old home week. They were so gracious to me. I was so delighted.
Well, it's a whole different ballgame now up there in D.C. because evangelicals obviously are pleased. It's interesting. There's a parallel universe going on here. It's the above-the-fold New York Times and Washington Post crowd that wants to talk about Russia all day long. And then this parallel universe of evangelicals who think, hey, he's been pretty good for us so far, and the access that evangelicals have had, not just here at CBN, but also in the pro-life community and so many other places. Look, Mike Pence is there. It is a new day in D.C., and that's what Faith Nation is going to be all about.
You know, I proposed something yesterday. I was talking to Bill Gertz. I think some of this Russian thing may have been a setup that they were trying to, it was an entrapment of young Trump to try to slow down the process of government. I mean, somebody in Russia figured Trump was going to win, so how do we put sand in the gears to keep the country from functioning properly? Do you think there's any credence to that or not?
Well, I think from a macro standpoint, in terms of blood in the water, I think there is. And what I mean by blood in the water is that, look, Donald Trump, an outsider. Donald Trump Jr., an outsider. These folks, look, they're very suave and sophisticated in the business world. But when it comes to this other situation, as it relates to maybe being taken advantage of by serious players in that other realm, they were a little bit out of their league at the beginning. And so now they're trying to pick it up. And I think people can smell blood in the water at that point and see if there's potential setup down the road.
But we can't have this atavism where one party is trying to destroy the other one. I mean, somebody on the Democratic Party particularly has got to be working for the good of America.
Well, you know, it's interesting, Pat. You know, if the Republicans can actually repeal at least part of Obamacare. Remember, it's a repeal with a 2-year delay. Right. And so the key would then be, well, at that point, you have incentive to come to the table. You've got 2 years or this thing's going away, and then what? So you better come up with a solution, and that would get Democrats to the table. And as it relates to tax reform, of course, we need to then talk about, because they're going to move to tax reform after this. There is an incentive on Capitol Hill right now to get tax reform done for sure, because Republicans don't want to go 0 for 2. That's the last thing you want to do, kind of like in baseball. You lose the first game at home, you don't want to lose the second game at home either.
That's right. All right, when do you start this new Faith Nation? Has it already started?
Well, tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, all across the country. And it is going to be a really exciting time to really engage with the audience. It's going to be very different, and different in a good way, because we're going to be not talking about those same mainstream media talking points.
Marvelous.
It's going to be very different.
And the trumpets will sound, and comes forth a new program, Faith Nation, on
CBN News.
CBN News, and also on Facebook.
Yeah, it'll be streamed live.
Streamed live.
Interaction. Oh, interaction.
Fantastic.
This is millennial, Pat.
I love it. Okay, Dave, thanks so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate what you're doing.
Always.
God bless you.